BStavFishing Nation, this video is dedicated to my friend and fellow fisherman, Quentin Waggle, who was taken from us way too soon. Rest peacefully, my friend. BStavFishing Nation, we're back. We're getting ready to wet a line down here in Atlantic County for some stripers. We got an outgoing tide. I thought high tide was somewhere around like 7:30ish, so give or take. So it looks like she's already starting to turn. So I'm gonna have to get going here. I'm about 25-30 minutes behind schedule, but she's in the water. She's at the ramp. She's fired up. March 7th, gorgeous day. Looks like today, Monday, March 7th, is going to be one of the. Did I say March 7th or March 6th? Did I lie to you? What's today's date, guys? I lied again, didn't I? March 6th. Do this every time. March 6th, Monday. Long and short, again, heading out for stripers. And looks like today may be one of the only fishable days for the next few. So I'm going to take advantage while the winds have calmed down. I hear the water's pretty silty. We'll go from there. All right. Like, subscribe. Say your prayers to the man upstairs. Let's get out there. Start this season off. Striper 2023. Go fishing. Okay, BStavFishing Nation, here we go. The first drop of the 2023 season. Got a call from Captain Jerry on the Diamond Jig. He was up the river a piece, told me, come on up. Right, the fish here we go. Have attended the party. We're on it. And good things happened right away. Basically, what I'm doing here is what we call snap jigging. So I'm dropping down to the bottom, touching bottom, and then coming up about 3, maybe 4 foot, and then following the line back down. Remember, a lot of times these fish will hit on the drop. Captain Jerry's out here. Oh, we got one on. We got one on. Somebody's got one on. Stripers and diapers. There's a striper, guys. There's a striper. Let's hope it's a striper. He's got some pull. Striper. There we go. First striper of the season. That's a great fish. Alright, alright. Take it easy, you. Take it easy. Alright. In and out. There we go, guys. First striper. Now, guys, I donated to a program at the boat show. Jim Hutchinson supports. So we're going to get a picture of that right there. That's striper with proud supporter of the Gray Fish Tag research. Alrighty. Guys, if you haven't done it already, if you could, please support that. It's a good looking fish. Alright, get you back in there. Alright. Let's go. That's one. That's all I wanted. I'll be honest with you. I just wanted the one. Wanted to get one. Guys, it's good to be back out, and I dedicate today's trip to a young man, 19 years old. And he's just the salt of the earth. He's the kind of guy, kind of kid you want your kid to be. I'm friends with his dad. Actually, he reached out to me. The young man's name is Quentin Waggle, and he passed away last week in a car accident, tragically. He's from southern New Jersey, Woodstown area, Carney's Point. And he passed away tragically in a car accident. And I mean it when I tell you, he's the kind of kid you want your kid to be. He's something else. He really is. He's just a wonderful young man. And fisherman, outdoorsman, championship archer, sportsman, athlete, all around good guy. He reached out to me because his father wasn't feeling well. He needed some neck surgery, had some spinal issues, and he actually reached out to me and said, hey, it would be great if you would come, like, maybe come meet my dad, and you know, we'll make you a couple bucktails or a couple jigs and whatnot. So I got to meet him, and we were planning on doing a trip together, getting out, and we were going to do a video, and unfortunately, you know, we don't have that option now. So listen, hug your kids, hug your children, and we're all children, right? Even if we're 52, hug your parents. You just never know what tomorrow brings. But I dedicate today, and I dedicate that striper to my buddy, and now, you know, our archangel, Quentin Waggle. All I do know is this water is murky. Oh God, there was a fish too. You dummy. You gotta pay attention. He hit it while it was on the bottom. And you gotta set the hook. Guys, as you know, I'm using PowerPro, 15-pound PowerPro. I have an eclectic set of rods and reels. This is a Bass Pro graphite rod that I've had for a long time. Shimano Sienna reel. I'm using Seaguar Red Lable Fluorocarbon fishing line as my leader. Oh, that was touched. I think I'm touched. There's a fish. Not a real big one. Not too big. I knew I got touched. Oh, little stripers and diapers, little dinkaroony. Okay. We're going to spot lock here real fast. Alright. No, we're not. We're going to go. We're going to go right at it. They're down there. 19, 20 foot of water. Guys, you'll see what I'm using here. I'm using a Salt Strong. It's the Insider Club Slam Series. And that's an interesting color. Interesting color. But it's working. It's 2 fish and a bunch of other hits, so. Alright. Little hit. Most likely a perch grabbing the tail. Now we're dropping off here a little bit. I just gotta keep searching for him now. You know, this wasn't much of like what I call a wolf pack. You know, I had another buddy that coined that phrase, but yeah, it's like the wolf pack. They're down there and they're just thick as thieves. You can't even see the bottom. You know, when your depth finder, you're just full of stripers, and you've seen, I'm sure, when people show the screens when they are up in the Raritan Bay. It's just non-stop you know, marks on top of marks. I mean, you can't even, you honestly, your sonar almost doesn't get through to the bottom. So we've had days like that here. Right now, today isn't one of them. And again, after this crazy weekend that we had of wind and weather and whatnot, you kind of knew that was going to be the case. But just got to keep looking around for them. Guys, I have what's called a wind buff on my GoPro, and you could still hear this wind coming through. Definitely wasn't the wind that was predicted. Once again, I hope that we're not running into another year like we had last year. All right, let's see what we got. It's like I keep coming over them. I want to make a big move, but coming over fish. Tough to make a big move when you're coming over top of fish. All right, kind of on the closing side here. Make a couple last good drifts, make them count. And I got to get boot scooting. Not every day is a slammer day, right? But every day is a good day. You're on the water. Okay, let's make my way in. Came over some good marks. We're going to see if they produce. So far, no, but you never know. Definitely not going to produce if I drive past them. BStavFishing Nation, when you are fishing for stripers and you're running up and down a river or the backwater, you gotta keep an eye on your sonar. Just non-stop. You really need to keep an eye on your sonar. And that's what I did on the way in, on the way down river, and it paid off. Still marks, come on. Over some beautiful, beautiful marks. There's a fish. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Taking a little bit of line on me. Better quality fish. Alright. I see you, Mr. Striper. I see you, buddy. I see you, pal. Yep, I knew I saw good marks. That's a good looking striper right there. Great striper. Nice. Alrighty. Nice. Alright, I've got to get a picture of him and we'll let him go. Alrighty, BStavFishing Nation. It's a good day. Listen, 3 fish, 4 fish, give or take. I always add one. those are 3 fish I would have never caught sitting home, right? So I'm happy, especially coming off of this blow. It's blowing now too, it's honking. Shouldn't have been this bad. So dealing with that. I dedicate today's video to just an amazing 19-year-old young man who was taken from us, excuse me, way too early. My friend, the kid I wanted to take out fishing with his dad, Quentin Weigel, and this is dedicated to him, the entire Weigel family, my pal Jeff, his dad, and all his classmates. Just good souls, all of them, all these kids I saw. And you know, we got an archangel in Quentin way too soon, but he's there. So hug your children and hug your parents. Like, subscribe, say your prayers to the man upstairs. God bless. Go fishing.